reminiscence, a fond, nostalgic reminiscence of her childhood, you know. Talking about Caitlin, her mother, and Dylan, her father, and her siblings, you know. Which is very evocative, you know, and it has some of the flavour of Dylan Thomas. Without quite saying fire, perhaps, you know, but definitely gives that flavour, you know. Later than Laugharne, where they lived, of course, for the bulk of their lives. Herons, mussel pools, gulls and pipers encircle our house on stilts high among beaks and palavers of birds. Cormorant, scud and gulls glide in my memory. The stones washed by the tide which I would turn looking for blue and white or floral pieces of china for our crockery houses. And the fish my mother would catch and throw back into the swirling waters of the estuary all around us. I remember them well. And high tide covering our back garden through a hole in the stone wall which embraced our home. The tide carrying our makeshift boats on its back, pieces of lumber, an old zinc bath, and I can still recall the envy I felt when they thought my brother a boat called the Cuckoo. And I remember the hole in the wall was called grandly by all the harbour. And who could forget down the mud banks at low tide into the rivulets left by the receding water, or running along the cliff walk and stirring up a din outside the shed. There was my father's writing desk. The memories raced back. And the thrill of peeping through the keyhole, I always was the most naughty. To see my father writing his poems about gulls, hills and cormorants on estuaries, which he saw through his wide vista windows. As he sat, bent, writing in crabbed letters, pressing against the hard surface of the kitchen table that was his desk. We were poor those days. Oh, I can't remember being poor in Laugharne in those balmy, never-to-be-forgotten days, green and golden. Herons, gulls and pipers still encircle our house on stilts, and the cormorants still scud and glide in my memory. It is.
It's like a lighter version of Dylan Thomas.
Yeah.
Dylan
Gentle
Light.
version.
Dylan Light.
Yeah. Very good.